Marco Rubio, the ranking member of the Senate Intelligence Committee, criticized the administration by saying, quote, "By giving TikTok influencers the platform of White House visits and creating content, Biden is signaling to the world he believes it is safe to use an app that is beholden to Beijing." This comes after TikTok admitted that some European data was accessed in China. Is the president signaling to the American public that TikTok is safe?
Wait, can you say that one more time? Because that was a lot.
There's a lot, sorry. So the gist of it is that Rubio argues that by hosting some of these TikTok influencers here at the White House,
Okay.
that the president is essentially, quote, signaling to the world he believes it is safe to use an app that is beholden to Beijing. My question is, does the president see it that way? Is he signaling anything about this application?
So just to be very mindful here, not going to comment on TikTok while the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States, as you all know, review is ongoing to address concerns posed by the app. So generally speaking, the Biden administration is focused on the challenge of certain countries, right, which is including China, as you just mentioned to me, seeking for leverage digital technologies and Americans' data in ways that's presently unacceptable and is not safe for our national security. It's at risk, puts our national security at risk. So, look, we are taking the steps that we can to address this challenge. For example, the president issued the first ever presidential directive defining additional national security factors for this very said committee to consider in line with the administration's national security priorities, like protecting America's sensitive data. And last year, the President Biden put forward an executive order to protect Americans' sensitive data from collection and utilization. So we will continue to look for other actions to deal with this. And again, I don't want to get too far into it, but I can lay out what the president has done.
There's a risk, and that review is ongoing. Why continue to invite these folks to the White House to create TikTok? I never thought that I'd be asking a question about TikTok, but there are a lot
I feel like you've asked me questions before about TikTok.
There are a lot of parents who are looking, at this seemingly benign app, and then they're seeing reports that because of the parent company ByteDance, which is Chinese owned, that there's a risk, and then they see that the president of the United States is appearing on some of their children.
I hear your question. As you know, the president uses different mediums to communicate directly with the American people, including young people. We think it's important to communicate directly with them, but we understand, right? We understand the issues that TikTok presents itself with, and so again, we use different mediums. I just laid out what we're trying to do in our efforts to deal with the issue that you just laid out. Don't want to get too much into it because it's in front of the committee, but again, we take this very seriously, hence the executive order that the president did, and we will continue to do that.